Climbing Mount Everest, the tallest mountain in the world, is one of my biggest life goals. Only a few hundred people are able to summit per season, and more than 4 people die attempting every single year. In preparation for my big summit one day, I'm going to be spending the next 7 days hiking to Mount Everest base camp. It is the starting point for summiting, but it's also an adventure in and of itself just to get there. I will be staying in mountain huts along the way, enjoying local Sherpa food, and reaching elevations of more than 18,000 feet, where it is very common to get altitude sickness. I have done this once before, and despite the difficulty of the trek and getting sick along the way, it was one of the best experiences of my life. This time I have brought some new friends and subscribers with me to brave the trail. Let's begin this epic adventure. Now, typically this journey starts in Kathmandu, where you take a 30-minute flight to the mountain town of Lukla and then begin the trek. But we received word that due to bad weather, no flights have taken off for the last few days. In hopes of catching a lucky break, we have driven 5 hours into the small town of Ramachop, where we will wait out the weather and hopefully get on a flight from this other airport at a higher elevation. Mount Everest is one of the most dangerous mountains in the world to climb, but even getting to the bottom of the mountain is no easy feat. Was that a goat? This is definitely a first. Goats and airport runway. Turns out luck was not on our side with the weather. For 4 consecutive days, heavy clouds rolled in, leaving it not clear enough to land and unsafe to fly. Well, because of those clouds, all flights were canceled, so we're bunking up here for the night. And we got a hotel with a view. Not the trash, the mountains. We made the most of our time in Ramachop, and although it's still not safe to fly a plane, we are told we can rent a helicopter and at least get closer to our starting destination. But there's a catch. We are about to board the most dangerous flight in the world right now. I just hit my head. We are flying so low. Because of how tall the Himalayan mountains are and how narrow the valleys are that run through them, navigating a helicopter through these mountains is extremely difficult. In fact, only highly trained helicopter pilots are licensed to fly here. After about 30 minutes of beautiful views and some heart-stopping turbulence, we landed at our destination. That was absolutely crazy. Woo! We made it! Let's go! And now we begin the long trek up Mount Everest. But first, meet Tilak, my fearless Sherpa who is always smiling, could be a famous Nepalese singer, and is great at keeping me safe from donkeys and yaks. These are some of my new friends and subscribers who are braving this challenge with me. And this right here is Huggy, one of my closest friends who is attempting to climb Everest with no shoes. Huggy's a tourist attraction at this point. On day 1, we will be trekking 4 hours to an elevation of 9,000 feet and spending the night in the village of Pakding. This is the official start of the Everest Base Camp Trail and our first suspension bridge. I don't know how safe that is. Dance break! Oh, look at it, she's getting into it. Look. One of my favorite parts of hiking this trail is the locals you meet along the way. Just look how awesome these people are. After just a few hours of hiking, we made it to the first village of the trek. I wanted to spend some time exploring this place, but Tilak had to hurry us to get dinner at a local restaurant.
Right. See if it's
We are definitely going to push our limits with trying new foods, though. I guess we're doing this, huh? Yeah. We're eating buffalo for the first time. Cheers. All right. Buffalo.
Oh wow.
Hey, it's good.
That's really good. Yeah. Wow, that shouldn't be that good.
Wow.
I feel a little more buff after that.
Oh yeah.
The muscles.
This is impressive. This dude's carrying an entire ping pong table on his back. After about 6 hours of trekking, we have made it to our first tea house day of the trip. Room tour time. We have 2 twin-size beds.
And a Western-style toilet. I thought we were gonna be squatting the whole time.
Most of the time, we will definitely be squatting. Those feet are looking a little dirty.
Oh, the dogs are out.
Only problem with this room, there are potentially bed bugs in the bed. We've now killed about 3 of these little guys. All part of the experience. Luckily, we made it through the night without any bed bug bites, but apparently this room is a breeding ground for these gross flying bugs. We have to get out of here. Today is the first big leg of the hike, so Huggy wanted to start by meditating. So much better.
Just like, breathe in gratitude, breathe out thoughts of cold feet.
Today on day 2, we have a 6-hour hike to Namche Bazaar, one of my personal favorite villages of the whole trip. The beginning of the trail is pretty flat, but then towards the end, well, you'll see. It's a lot of uphill and sits at an elevation of 11,280 feet. Huggy is deathly scared of heights, and every time we cross one of these bridges, he dreads it. So I'm gonna go scare him right now. Huggy!
I love you, bro, but that's gotta stop.
Still barefoot though.
Barefoot's no problem.
It does not get more beautiful than this right here. Oh my gosh, I'm about to get hit by a yak.
It's a line of yaks. That's how one yak goes.
Bro, these yaks are coming for us.
It's time to go.
We were about to walk over another suspension bridge until T-Lock stopped us.
Namaste. Before the 2-3 years ago, one by one, 10 people die.
Wait,
Namaste.
what? They fell off the bridge?
Yeah.
We're not crossing that. We're crossing it, and this wind is no joke. Luckily, T-Lock has a sense of humor and was just kidding about the people falling off the bridge.
Namche Bazaar. Oh, man.
The reason everybody's having these amazing reactions right now, we just made it to the most beautiful village of the entire trek, Namche Bazaar. We are a full 3 days away by hiking from any sort of civilization, and there is a full city here. There's also this bakery that serves the best desserts I've ever had. I ate here on my last trek, and I ordered one of everything they had because it was that good. This chocolate cake might be the best in the world. Up until now, it has been too cloudy to get a clear view of Mount Everest. But today, the clouds have opened up perfectly. We have an amazing view of Everest. And this is a statue of Tenzing Norgay Sherpa, who was the first person to ever climb Mount Everest. Day 3 will be another long day as we trek 7 hours from Namche to Tengboche, with a lot of up and downhill. We will be reaching an elevation of 14,677 feet. We are completely surrounded right now by snow-capped peaks. This is one of the craziest and most beautiful things I've ever seen. Huggy check, still barefoot. Since we're not tired enough after 5 hours of hiking, we're gonna do a push-up competition. Whoever loses buys apple pies for everybody.
Yes.
All right, ready, boys?
T-Lock, come over here. Right here. Yeah.
Ready, boys? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Come on.
All together, all together.
Come on. It's faster.
No
Come
cheating.
on.
Come on, no cheating.
Faster.
Keep it going. Come on.
Come on, Huggy.
Get up there, Huggy.
Huggy's out.
All right.
All right, faster. Ready? Oh, jeez, got me. The king.
I'm excited actually. I haven't tested before.
Up to this point, Huggy has been a pro at dodging the frequent yak dung along the trail. But today, his streak finally ended. No!
It was bound to happen eventually.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, bud. It's all part of the story.
That was nasty.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, dear, look. Yeah, Jimmy.
Mate. Wow.
The speed on that.
As we sat down to order lunch, T-Lock tells us that we shouldn't be eating any meat on the trail.
Meat on the yak 4 days.
Mainly because it's not fresh and has to be brought up by animals.
What about that buffalo we ate the other day? No buffalo.
No buffalo.
No buffalo. Talk about lunch with a view. Those noodles are crazy.
I don't know what I'm eating, but I like it.
I have no idea what's going on here, but I'm all about it. I have no idea what's going on here.
Zero clue.
I think we just attended a Nepali funeral.
I don't know if I was wearing the right shoes for it.
I was expecting someone to come and put this fire out, but everybody just turned and walked away. Things I did not expect to see on Mount Everest. Monks playing cricket. Tonight's the night. Trying the yak cheese pizza. I was told I have to smell it first.
So he's not even acting right now. I just did it before him. I almost lost it.
It's awful. Why am I doing this? They say it tastes better than it smells. It's not terrible, but it's not great by any means. I might yak.
Day 4, we trekked 5 hours from Tangboche to Dingboche, where Huggy, Nelson, and myself are sharing a room.
This is home for the night.
We made it.
Just checked into our mountain tea house here. The beds are comfortable, but what's going on with your bed, man?
Why did it have to be mine? I wasn't even gonna look.
Oh my God!
It's even worse up here. By my head. What is that? It's still comfortable.
These beds are very well used.
This really should bother me, but I'm just too.
Oh, I have a purple one. You can't even see the stains.
Don't tell me it's just.
No, it's just you!
How is it just mine?
This bed is making him throw up right now.
Not good. I'm not alright right now. Oh, the blood on the top's the kicker.
Good morning. It is 19 degrees today, but I am feeling fantastic. We woke up surrounded by not only Mount Everest, but some of the tallest mountains in the world. And I'm having a hard time speaking because the altitude is catching up to me. I need to catch my breath.
We have a shorter day today, trekking 4 hours, but reaching an elevation of 16,105 feet at the village of Lobuche.
The village we're trekking to today is exactly where I got bad altitude sickness last time. So fingers are crossed, staying healthy today. We're only one day from the top. Even though Huggy's feet are frozen, his toes are about to fall off, I'm gonna do everything in my power to make sure he gets to the top. I've turned into his personal assistant at this point, clearing all the rocks so he doesn't hit them.
Oh, there's one here, Jordan.
That rock didn't stand a chance against you.
This is unfortunately where things take a turn for the worse. At this point, we are all drained. At this elevation, every step is difficult, and it got the best of one of our group members. My friend Ramey's oxygen levels dipped to a dangerously low level and had to be taken by horse to a lower village and then helicoptered out to the hospital back in Kathmandu. Ramey and his dad, Ramey Sr., wanted us to keep going and make it to the top. So despite the tough loss, we are going to keep pushing forward.
Today is the day we make it to the top. I can't believe we did this. This tea house told me they had the world's highest gym. Here it is. Even in the mountains, you can't skip arm day. Dad! Yeah, baby! Oh no, that weight's coming off. Is there a better workout view in the world? I don't think so. How you feeling, man?
My feet are cold. I feel good. 4 more hours and we're there. And then I can put on some boots. Hopefully we don't lose some toes today.
From Lobuche, we only have a 4-hour trek to Gorakshep, and then 2 more hours to reach base camp, which is at an elevation of 17,594 feet.
The last 3 treks I have done, I've gotten sick at this elevation each time. Right now, I'm feeling great, but we still have over 1,000 feet of vertical elevation to climb, so we're not through it yet.
Usually an extremely positive guy, but today sucks.
Would you say Tilak?
Namaste, give me bag.
No.
For you, it is very hard.
Tilak's such a beast. He's already carrying 2 heavy bags, and he's trying to carry mine. My bag's like 3 pounds, and I'm dying. Oh, I love you, Tilak. Good man.
Climbed the Mount Everest that time, lots of avalanche.
A lot of people die on that mountain. How many people die every year trekking these mountains?
Around 11 to between 20.
Wow. It's very sad.
Yes.
It's very dangerous up
Yes,
here.
it's very not easy for the climb Mount Everest.
This hike is tough. It feels straight uphill, and at 17,000 feet, every step you take feels like you just sprinted for 30 seconds. But all of the difficulty, all of the sickness is worth it for these Himalayan mountain views right here. Tilak carries around Snickers everywhere we go, and anytime we stop.
Please, I have, sir. Did you count?
So many Snickers.
No.
Thank you. This is a beautiful treat. Cracked the lens just a little bit. We just made it to the highest livable village in the world at 17,000 feet. And right behind me, this is the highest hotel in the world at 17,000 feet. Huggy, what's going on? We're so close, man.
It's by far the hardest thing I've ever done. I'm about a 1 out of 10 as far as energy.
You got this.
Thank you.
We're all struggling a bit at the moment, but it's just around this corner right here. Only 30 minutes away. Mount Everest, baby!
Love it. That's what we came for right here.
You did it, baby!
We're feeling a little bit happy and a little bit sad at the same time. Happy that we made it, happy that Huggy made it barefoot. We're sad we lost 2 brothers along the way who had to emergency helicopter out.
They're in our hearts.
They're in our hearts.
That's for sure.
But it's a special feeling being here. This place is absolutely incredible.
Namaste, sir.
Namaste. Thank you so much. Namaste. Hot chocolate at Mount Everest Base Camp. Unbelievable. There's only one thing left to do. Oh, Tila! Yeah, baby! Yeah, baby! 10% more like a man. Woo! We've got hot chocolate, we've got Snickers. Cheers, everybody, at Mount Everest. Let's go!
Despite my best efforts to not get altitude sickness myself, as we were hiking down the mountain on day 7, Mother Nature had other plans for me. Maybe the shirts off, running around in freezing temperatures was not the best idea. But a few days in the hospital was all I needed to get healed up and back to 100%. Before I leave Nepal, there is one more thing that I need to do. It's my unbiased opinion that Tilak is the best guide on the planet, and he deserves the world. So today I'm going to surprise him with a $600 tip to show my appreciation.
Let's go give it to him. We left something. We forgot something. We want to just say thank you for everything. We had an amazing time. And this is for you. Please. Thank you again.
We'll meet.
It's been the best trip ever. That's all we forgot. Now we go.